In this video, I'm going to share different ways to change your social media use. We'll go ahead and start with safety features. So we'll go ahead and go to the profile page, which you can get to by looking in the lower right-hand corner. And then we'll go up to the upper right-hand corner where there are three bars to get to the settings. And so we'll choose that first option, the settings option at the top. And from this page, we can then go down to the third option from the top, which is privacy. And from this page, we can change it to a private account. If we toggle this first option over to the right, in doing so, we would make this a private account, and only the people who follow you, who you've approved, would be able to see your content. There are other ways that we can change the privacy settings from this page. You can change who can comment on your posts. You can allow comments from either everyone, people you follow, your followers, or people you follow and your followers. You can also change who can mention you. You can allow mentions from either everyone, people you follow, or no one. And the last one at second from the bottom here is messages. So you can choose who can send you message requests or whether those messages won't be received. And this way you can eliminate any kind of direct message from a stranger if you wish to do so. Another option here is the activity status, so you can change this. Right now it's set to off. That means that any accounts that I follow and anyone I message can't see when I was last active or whether I'm currently active on the app. So then moving on to the next point here, we will talk about like and view counts. This is also under the privacy tab of the settings. So we'll go to the posts option, and under this option you can toggle the first option to the right, which is hide like and view counts. Since it's off right now, I'll go ahead and show you what it looks like with it off. So right now this Visit Detroit post shows 1,932 likes. And now I'm going to go ahead and change the settings so that we will not see the like count by toggling this over to the right. And let's go back and take a look. Now it just says and others instead of giving us a count. So if you are someone who might base a lot of self-worth on like or view counts, that might be something to try. The next item that I'll be discussing is time. So we're going to go ahead and go back to our settings here, and we will go to the Your Activity tab, which is the second from the top here. And on this page, you can change a couple of things. You can see about the average time that you spend and look and compare it from day to day. You can set reminders to take breaks and schedule a reminder to take regular breaks from scrolling. You can set it for every 10 minutes, 20 minutes, or 30 minutes. You can also set a daily time limit, which will give you a reminder that you've reached your daily time limit and a reminder to close the app for the day. At that point, I have it set to 30 minutes right now. And then you can also change your notification settings so you can see which Instagram notifications you will get, and you can also pause the push notifications so that you may not be opening the app as many times in the first place. So that is a good way to manage how much time you're spending on the app. Okay, the next topic that I'm going to cover is modulating content that you're presented with on Instagram. So let's say I was scrolling through the feed and I saw this post by Michigan alumni, and I didn't want to see posts like this again in the future. I would go ahead and click the upper right-hand corner where we see the three dots, and I would click hide. And when you do that, it says this post has been hidden. You'll see posts like this lower in your feed. There's also the option to either mute or unfollow this account when you do that. Let's say I'm in now the Explore page, and let's say maybe I didn't want to see this drawing of the eye. I would go ahead and click the three dots in the upper right hand corner again, and I would say not interested. And now it says this post has been hidden. We'll show fewer posts like this from now on. Now let's say maybe this is something that I felt was dangerous or I needed to report for some reason. There's also an option to report from the same three dots in the upper right hand corner, and you'll click on report. And when asked to do this report, you will have different options for why you can report a post. So we'll just run through them here. It's spam, nudity or sexual activity, hate speech or symbols, false information, I just don't like it, bullying or harassment, scam or fraud, violence or dangerous organizations, intellectual property violation, sale of illegal or regulated goods, suicide or self-injury, eating disorders, or something else. So I'm not going to actually report this now, but those are the options that you have if you feel that you need to report a post. So that is everything that I wanted to share with you, just as kind of a brief overview of the types of settings that are available on Instagram. And hopefully you found this helpful.